Welcome to MPS Motivators, a unique online teaching and learning platform. I am Janendra Kumar standing in front of you. Before starting my this session, I would like to wish you all a very gracious good morning. So good morning friends. In my previous session, I discussed with you about simple sentences and compound sentences. In this session, I am going to discuss with you about complex sentences and mixed sentences. Friends, I have defined a complex sentence and written a few lines on it on the board. A sentence which has one principal clause and one or more than one subordinate clause is known as a complex sentence. It will be clear with some examples. Friends, I have taken a sentence as an example of a complex sentence. The sentence is I know that he is a thief. This sentence has two parts, I know and that he is a thief. I know is a principal clause, PC, and that he is a thief is a subordinate clause, SC. So friends, the sentence I know that he is a thief has one principal clause and one subordinate clause. So the given sentence is a complex sentence. Friends, as the second example of a complex sentence, I have written on the board, when I asked him to help me, he told me that he would not help me. So friends, this sentence has three clauses. The first clause is when I asked him to help me. This is the first clause. He told me is the second clause. That he would not help me is the third clause. Friends, this sentence has three clauses. The first clause is subordinate clause, the second clause is a principal clause, and the third clause is a subordinate clause. So this sentence has two subordinate clauses and one principal clause. So friends, if a sentence has one principal clause and one subordinate clause or more than one subordinate clause, it is a complex sentence. Friends, after explaining a complex sentence, I am going to explain a mixed sentence. The fourth type of sentence is mixed sentence or compound complex sentence. A sentence which has two or more than two principal clauses and one or more than one subordinate clause, it is a compound complex sentence or mixed sentence. So friends, as the definition of a mixed sentence or compound complex sentence, I have written a few lines on the board, and those lines are, if a sentence has two or more than two principal clauses and one or more than one subordinate clause, it is known as a compound complex sentence. Friends, as the example of a compound complex sentence, I have written a sentence on the board which is, when the baby was kidnapped, her father was sleeping and her mother was cooking food in the kitchen. जब बच्ची का अपहरण हुआ तो उसके पिताजी सो रहे थे और उसकी माँ रसोई घर में खाना बना रही थी. So friends, when the baby was kidnapped, when the baby was kidnapped is a subordinate clause, and her father was sleeping. Her father was sleeping is a principal clause. After and her mother was cooking food in the kitchen. Her mother was cooking food in the kitchen is also a principal clause. So we see that there are two principal clauses and one subordinate clause. So this sentence is a compound complex sentence or a mixed sentence. Friends, now with the definition of a mixed sentence and a few examples based on it, I am ending this session, and I request you to like it, comment it, and share it to your friends if you like my this session, and also download MPS Motivators by going to Play Store. Thank you. Have a nice day.